Fine, Andrew. I'll stick the things on. There you go. Should probably move. What even is that? What have I highlighted? Oh. Why do I have so many of these? There we go. Probably move the chat as well. There we go. That should be a bit more visible. About there. How you doing? Sounds cold. It's not too bad here. Right. Has this music started looping yet? No, we got 2 more tracks. Okay. OBS. There we go. Yeah, I'm just creating some more graphics. Yeah, that's got a plan. Gonna make some like fake art package splash screens for my starting soon screen that kind of invoke Corel Draw and Deluxe Paint and Photoshop and KidPix and stuff. I want to do a little animation, like a little insert disc to begin animation, which is what I'm working on now. I'm just cleaning up my old floppy disk model that's old and very badly put together, and for some reason has been split in a really weird way. So I'm going to fix that up. I'm going to make the slide a separate piece so that I can move up and down. Do a little animation. Yeah. I need to start doing my art and design work on stream to hopefully get some more clients. You know, I figured doing it was advertisement enough. Anyway. I also need to set up a bunch of stuff as well. I wrote down some things last night. I need to set up some redeems for long-time viewers to be able to spend their points on things like pixel art or pixel art animations, or like their own emotes that they can use on their own channel. Or maybe you'd like do like a 100k points to get an emote drawn. I've lent on my tablet. What the hell? I did not know it had an overlay. That's crazy. Ah. Cool. I need to do like some new follow and sub notifications for art streams, and set up a new chatbot messages specific for art streams as well, because I have a feeling it's going to start spamming retro stuff soon. Yeah, just lots to do. Anyway. Yeah, it's the Apogee. The Apogee thing. This one. There we go. Oh. Alright, I think we nearly got all of them. Those look like solid bits. Yeah, I much prefer the straight lines. What did Apogee do? They did things like Commander Keen. They were publishers mostly, but I think Commander Keen was Apogee, Raptor, Halloween Harry, Crystal Caves, Secret Agent, Duke Nukem 1 and 2. There must be more. There's probably loads more. Bio Menace, I think, is one. Paganitsu. Those Sakuban puzzle games, I think, were also published by Apogee. Yeah, they did quite a lot of the old DOS stuff. Oh, excuse me. Right. Nice. Okay. Go. Yeah, it is. It was originally a voxel. No. Before that, it was a pixel art. It started off life as a front and a back pixel art for my emote. For an emote. This one. And then I took that and recreated it as a voxel, made it 3 voxels deep, and gave it a bit of detail. And then I was like, how do I get a voxel, and how do I animate a voxel as something like that I can put in a scene with lighting and graphics and stuff? And that process took me to converting it to a waveform object .obj file, which turned it from voxels into a 3D mesh, which is then what I used in Blender to texture it, properly, will convert the voxels that are colored 3D pixels into flat textures. Anyway, that was a thing. And then I exported all of that into Unity, where I created the scene with the lighting and the particles and stuff. So it was a really stupid, long, convoluted workflow where I ended up with a model that started off as a voxel that has crazy geometry. So like the wireframe, there you go. Have a look at the wireframe. This is very organized. If I open up the original, you can see how much of a mess it is. There you go. That's what happens when you convert a voxel into a mesh. It goes a bit mad. But that's what I used. So I'm just cleaning that up now. Yeah, ew. So I'm just cleaning that up into something that's not quite as awful. I think we need some new music now. Yeah. Let's bosh the whole thing on shuffle. I'm sure that's not going to be bad. That's not. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. OBS, there it is. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so my goal is to make a sort of little, like, disk loading animation that's similar to, like insert kickstart ROM little animation at the beginning on loading up an Amiga or something. And use that as like a getting the art stream thing. And I'm gonna make a bunch of these yeah, like kind of fake branded Whiskey Juliet splash screens that will look like Photoshop or CorelDRAW or Deluxe Paint or something. And I found this really awesome website called Guidebook Gallery, but it's styled with the GUI being capitalized, so Graphical User Interface Gallery Guidebook. It's a really cool website, and it does the thing that I always have loved, like about early web 1.0 stuff, which is you have your hierarchy of pages and how deep you are, like you have them displayed at the top of the page as the most important thing, because it's like the menu and also shows you where you are in relation to other pages, how many layers deep you are, kind of like a DOS directories. Always love that. Like I made a digital portfolio for my college final major project, like over a decade and a bit ago, and more than that, 18 years ago, or 17 years ago or something, and I did that. I like this format is great. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. It's a wonderful website. It's got timelines of graphical user interfaces, icons, like the history of device icons. Like, how cool is that? So many floppy disks and CDs. But the thing that I found really cool is the splash screens. So we can have a look at different paint packages and see their splash screens. So I want to make some fake ones of these. I love this one. Bloody 9 fingers. Brilliant. Yeah. Just some pastiches, some to have on random. wait for the stream to start. Got the like the Photoshop ones and Corel Draw and stuff. So this website's been fantastic for reference. Anyway, super cool. Nice. It's a great start. We'll save that. Oh, I've done something. I broke something. Oh no. I moved these things when I moved the other thing. I think. Yeah. I need more undo steps than that. Okay. Fixed. Whoops.
Du scheinst mich doch nicht so gut zu kennen.
Du bist ein kleiner, schießwütiger Ex-Pumpkin mit einem großen Bart und
Hey, Trans.
Temperament, der gerne Mist sagt und Bier trinkt. Was gibt es sonst noch?
Yeah, I'm just
Ich jag gerne kleine Beuteltiere.
I'm confused by the German.
Und am Abend entspanne ich mich vor dem Kamin auf einem weichen Bären.
Let me just pause that a sec so I can think. Hey, hi Trans. Nine. Oh, hey friend. Cool to see you do some blending. Yeah. I need to start doing more art streams. I need to start advertising what I can do to get more work, and I thought the best way to do that is to stream all the design and stuff, and I needed new overlays and new graphics and all the things that I can make for other people for myself, so I thought I'd just stream making them. I need to set up a bunch of stuff, so I got some ideas. That's the camera over there, isn't it? Where's OBS? Actually, look at that OBS without a delay. Where's the big webcam full screen? There we go. So I got some ideas. I'm going to make like a nice little load floppy animation for like beginning the streams, and I'm going to make a bunch of like pastiches of like different art package splash screens, and some like decorations and stuff using like different art programs as inspiration for that. I need to do some redeems for like large amounts of points for old like people who've been watching a long time. Maybe make them pixel art or icons or little animations or emotes for them to use and stuff, and have those as redeems. Maybe do like subs equal commissions or something. And I need to set up my chat bot with a whole bunch of new messages for like, you know, services and things like design stuff, whatever. I don't know. Kind of just vomiting it out of my brain. Stoked. Cool. Thanks. We'll go back to the... why is this gone all wonky? What's happened here? Is it because I scaled something up by accident? That would be the thing, wouldn't it? It's the same on both sides. That's very interesting. Okay, it seems more likely that it's those 2 points there that have just got nudged by accident. There we go. All fixed. Talon, hello! Party like it's 1998. Nice. Welcome in. Wow, all you guys with crazy streaks. I'll put the music back on as well. Sitting in silent, awkward silence. There we go. Yeah. TF2's got some great music. It's actually a great album. It's called Fight Songs. Okay. I really need another mouse pad. Go. Really? I thought that the whole idea was it was like riffing on American football, big band, like, you know, local marching band, football team, mascot band, high school band kind of sound, which is something we don't really have over here in the UK because nobody can play any instruments apart from guitar and piano, and we don't really have marching bands and cheerleaders and sports teams that aren't just a bunch of idiots that are crap at sports. All the really good people get scouted really early to play for proper teams, not schools. It always reminds me of that military band. There's a video of, I don't know if it's the Army Rangers or something, American Army Rangers. They've got like a brass band, and they've got like the conductor slash band leader, and is it an Evangelion song or something they start playing, and he just starts rocking out with this crazy dancing. That's a good clip. Right, so I should be able to probably. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the military who are big fans of Evangelion. There's some Japanese JSDF general who's like I don't know if he's like commander of the fleet or admiral of the fleet or something, but his press photo is he wears glasses, but he's wearing the white gloves and he's doing the pose. And it's got the white reflection in his glasses, and he's like silhouetted. It just looks like whatever Shinji's dad's called in that picture. It's great, yeah. And that's like his official press photo, which is just genius. What have I done? Why have I done that? No, yeah, no, that's stupid. I should have done it here. Okay, well, I'll just do it again. Oh, what's going on? Why is all these little bits gone all wonky? That's super weird. Oh. Weird. OBS just decided to drop picking Winamp up. Maybe because it was minimized, it needs to be like maximized, but behind another window. It seems to be working now. Thanks for that. OBS does weird things. Snap to grid. There we go. That sorted itself out a little bit. Just this bit. Wonky. Okay, I think that's it. That was very strange. And what the hell are you? Yeah, I've done something. I've nudged something, or something's gone super wonky somewhere. I suppose it doesn't need to be perfect. Which is fine. Rebellious loose geometry, yes, indeed. Okay. I know what I'm doing, I think. I'm selecting these, and we're going to here, and we're going to the knife tool. Click in there. Oh, yeah, they're super duper not straight, but that's fine. We can straighten them afterwards. There we go. So the music's super quiet now. I normally have it set to 42. Oh. There we go. I can just turn down my monitor, can't I? There we go. Yeah. What is going on here? Ah! I see what's happened. I've been removing things I shouldn't have been. I am Fastwolf. Good day, Whiskey. Hope you're doing well. Just lurking. No worries. Thanks for the lurk. I'm well, yes. I don't know what I'm doing. This model is kind of cursed. I'm sure it's fine. Looking but fast. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, it was originally voxels, so each pixel got assigned a value on a strip of colors. If that makes sense. I wasn't expecting a 1 pixel palette strip. Yeah, there you go. That's the palette. This is a great song. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Right, let's fix this lot. Okay, I see what I've done here is I've removed some vital geometry by accident, but that's fine. That can be fixed. First of all, working out why... Oh, it's because it was selected. It's got weird colors. All right, that's fine. Did we kill it everywhere? Yeah, we totally did. Okay. Cool. Okay. It's been a little funky, isn't it? Right, we'll just do it like that this then. New edge. There we go. Then we select this face and we remove. Just no, not collapse. It's just delete. Delete loose? No. How about just pressing delete? Delete face. There we go. And then we can. There we go. New face. New face. Put the old texture back on and try and work out why those were different colours in the first place. Oh, I know why they were different colours in the first place. Because they were part of different materials originally, but we're removing that. So, dissolve faces. Dissolve faces, and that's done. Cool. Selected to cursor. Is that one? No. It's that one. Yeah. Yeah. So that one needs moving down to. Perfect. And that one. Perfect. And gotta kill that. And bam, and report. Spam. Next. Spam. Bots. Follow bot. Next. Wow, I have to verify that I'm submitting a truthful report. Thanks. Bradach, how's it going? You thought you missed 2 days? That's hardware info. That's GPU is blue. Sorry, CPU is blue because it's Intel, and GPU is red because it's AMD. This is my my last systems becomes my stream system. Noise. Okay. Hey Redrix, what the fuck? Whipsy Screaming on a Monday? Yes, I'm going to be doing this more regularly. I'm trying to... Art streams are back. I basically have from when my son goes to nursery at 9 o'clock until 3 o'clock when he needs to be picked up to try and concentrate on work things, and I need graphics work, so I'm going to do graphics stuff that I can do on stream in the hope that it gets what I can do out there, and also then I'll have graphic streams to be able to do commissions and proper jobs streamed, and people can enjoy them, and there'll be like a coherent overlay, and I'm making all that stuff now as sort of like practice, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah. Still don't have one of those desktop spacey info readouts that I always see Linux experts show off. Yeah, I think it's just hardware info, but it's like whatever the Linuxy version is, all baked into like a add it to your system tray using a config script or something. It's all very Linuxy, isn't it? This is just cave ambience, I think. Thanks, Skyrim. It's very short. Oh, nice. What a treat. I know, right? Got your gigabit fiber installed, and I'm like, all the things, downloading games, lol. Yes. You'll fill up your SSD in no time and then be like, but I don't play any of these games, and there's a 200 gigabyte update for such and such. Better uninstall it all. Where's Tino? We have Sonic music. This is a good one. I think it's recorded from the sound chip. It's nice quality. It's fine, I have 3 terabytes of NVMe and 2 terabytes of normal. Wait, hold on a minute. I wonder if I can do this without doxing myself. Let's have a look. Crash dump? Why is my file sync program crashing? Oh. Anyway, yeah, check it out. 9 terabytes. 9 terabytes. It's absolutely ludicrous that a 10 terabyte drive, once formatted, you lose a terabyte. That's just such a scam. Why did you lose so much when formatting? And then these are all, that's a 4. That's a 2, that's a 2. They're mechanical drives, but they're not old. I mean, they say NAS on them, but they're not in a NAS. They're in a... A Core i5 7600K machine. Yeah. Did I dox myself? No, that's for some reason that's got my email address there. There you go. There's my email address. Thanks, Windows. Anyway, yeah. You do that with Discord anyway. Don't need it in two places. Anyway. Right. That's so wonky. Why is it so wonky? Oh well. I think it's this. I think it's this got scaled by accident. But just this one edge? I don't get it. Hey Sakura, hey Deluxe Paint Tim. Oh, Parents' Evening. Yeah, I think mine's like next week or something. I didn't know nursery had Parents' Evening, but apparently it does. Yeah, I'm just trying to sanitize this model that I used, made out of voxels and then converted to a model many years ago and used in my intro thing, because I want to make like a little insert floppy disk animation, like disk going into a drive animation. But the model was nuts and I needed to make the slide move and stuff, so yeah. So we want to do that, and we want to put that on, and we want to do this. And that. Okay. Oh, cool. I look forward to it. Everybody should do Blender streams. And if you all enjoy Blender streams, you should all go follow Trance, who's going to be doing more Blender streams. They're currently working on a cool musical keyboard model for another streamers to go in their like virtual set. But I have a feeling they're going to be tackling your own modeled and rigged avatar for using with whatever the Linux equivalent of animes or whatever it was called was. You know 3ds Max quite well, but you need to learn Blender. Oh, if you know 3ds Max, the transition's easy. Like I think when you first set it up as well, it asks you what other 3D software you're familiar with, and you can pick 3ds Max and it sets all the shortcuts the same as 3ds Max, so you'll be right at home. It's easy transition. The thing that I have found easiest, like knowledge wise, is that I learned 3D using Lightwave 3D, and then slowly made my way through all of the different packages to whatever was standard at the time. So used a bit of Cinema 4D, a bit of Maya, quite a lot of 3ds Max because that's where everyone moved to, and then eventually Blender. But the way that you construct things from scratch with starting with a cube and then doing lots of loop cuts and keeping everything symmetrical and just that good vertex creation sort of practices that all come from Lightwave translate really well to Blender for making things from scratch if you're not using the sculpting tools and stuff. Ah, you see where my rotating icons came from? Yeah, so you mean this one? Oh, I need to play some more Helldivers. I haven't played it in like a half a year. Slide looks too big. No room to slide. Ah, I'm removing the slide. It's taken up all of its space. I've got the slide as a separate. You'll see in a second. But yes, you're correct. And then slide. We need to make it a little thicker. That's fine because at the moment it's clipping. Oh, just the slide, please. Yep. Oh, I'm in edit mode, that's why. Object. Slide. Scale on the... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Stop that. Slide. They should be separated. Ah, there we go. Y? Ah, okay. Aha! I'll go back to Helldivers when they stop having the same texture files triplicate for people using hard drives, even when Helldivers don't even have hard drives in their minimum requirements anymore. Yes. I mean, I was reading something about the lead director of the game was like saying that the game is a bit of a mess because they've been prioritizing new content over optimizations and bug fixes. That's silly. So I think they're working on getting it into a better state, optimized wise, for this season. So I'll probably head back on it when they do that. Yeah. I mean, that is if I have any time for video games. Delete. Okay, that looks good. There we go. And let me just check my physical disc. There's a bit of a track there, but I don't think that's a detail that's necessarily going to be needed to be there. There's also a little notch as well that I might have to add in, but I'm sure it's fine. It's going to be pixelated as all hell. It's their old engine they're using. Ah. You once made an A10 and the Enterprise in 3DS. Nice. I've made the only spaceship I've ever made in 3ds Max was Starbug from Red Dwarf. What game was their engine originally made for? Can it give IK limits for locking the slider? Magica, which is amazing. Yes, old proprietary engines. I think that deserves a save. Right. Well, I guess I've got to model a floppy drive now. Well, let's bring up a reference. It sucks doing 3D work when rendering for one frame took several minutes. Yeah. Still, the Stingray started as a plugin for 3ds Max. Or 3ds Max Interactive. Okay, so I think I can make mine a lot better than just squishing the picture. I think we'll do a full 3D rotate with a slide, maybe. Yeah, back then I never really got into it, but I knew that the done thing with a lot of like the really cool scenes that I saw on places like CG Talk forums, which is like the biggest travesty in things that are now lost from the internet, along with like a whole bunch of stuff like computer review sites like AnandTech is gone, and the photography, like the Camera World or whatever it was, all that photography stuff's gone. The CG Talk forums were just amazing, with people like submitting their like amazing renders. At the time it was like, you know, early 2000s, mid 2000s, with like just amazing quality. Like you'd see like stills that people have made, and then like 8 months later it would be like a viral video. Long link warning, lol. Ooh, can I even see this? Oh, nice. Yeah. Sorry, the thing I was going to get to is pass rendering, where you render different elements of different passes with transparency, and then you stack them all up in a Photoshop or something to create your final piece. Have a nice day. Nice. Cool mech. Is it based off a particular model of mech from BattleTech or anything, or is it just a fully custom mech? It's a Warhawk. Nice. I'm not completely familiar with all the different mech types. I do like the BattleTech games though. I really like just the one called BattleTech. I'm really bad at it, and my RNG is always terrible. I have the worst luck, but I love that game. Yeah, the Clan 85-ton Machine of Death. Yes, it's very good. Awesome. So, a floppy drive. Let me grab a floppy drive as reference. Here we go. Here's one I prepared earlier. I mean, that should be pretty easy. It's pretty much just a beige rectangle. Like, this is straight from the front, like that, do you think? Urban mech. I really liked the, some of the mech designs in, oh no, my brain just died. Voxel animations, really nice lighting engine, Brigador. Yeah, the mechs in Brigador are really cool. Brigador is good stuff, yeah. It was really sad that they had problems with one of their community managers, I think. They turned out to be like just a not okay person, and it like how they had some incidents with community members, and they got rid of them, which is good. They recognised that it was an issue, but it's sad that it happened in the first place. No, it wasn't the lead dev. It wasn't the lead dev, Tino. It was the lead community manager. There's a Tino. It wasn't the lead dev. I remember because I was in the Discord when it all happened, all that crazy shit happened. My Learn Blender project is a different mech. Nice. Also, hi, Tino. Yeah, they kind of remind me of like whatever the tank mech in Siberian Sun was called. The little ones were Wolverines. Can't remember what the big ones are called now. They're Jaegers or something? I can't remember. Titans, that's it. Hey, you played it really recently. It's fresh in your mind. Anyway. Right, so I guess we start modelling I'm going to save this. And we'll start modelling a floppy drive. New general. Oh, probably should copy the disk into this as well. Yeah, let's where's my file? Oh, there it is. Popped into existence. Now I have to maximize everything again. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't play clans. I play 5 mercenaries on occasion. Again, I've got so many great games I don't have time to play. if you value your video game time, don't have kids. Can we just import this? No, just open it. It's in a separate window. In clans or in mercenaries? This is sort of a draping of a plot in mercenaries, just to start the game off, and then clans has got a sort of thicker plot, doesn't it? Really, it was, yeah, I don't know. When it was dog shit, it was just not great. Excuse me. There we go. We'll paste them in there for reference, size reference. We need to group those. We create a new collection. Oh yeah, they're all psychos though. It is pretty funny. Let's move him over there. It's not that much wider than the disc, so. Hmm. I think maybe we blow it up portion-wise, just to... How do I make something a child of something else? Oh, whatever. They don't ask if they are the baddies. They are the biggest baddies and revel in it. Click onto the parent and hold shift. There we go. Thank you very much. Ah, it's made that so much simpler to move that around. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I knew there was a way to do it. Yes, I am going to be mech warring it up. I've been adding a whole bunch of stuff that I've seen. Weird things. Weird DOS things. Let's have a little look at the older. Project Paradise from 1997, Prototype from 1995. I've got some more Slavjank, specifically Polish Slavjank, called Bretskeleta Zima from 1998, which looks really interesting. Yeah, Slavjank! So I've been looking into a way of translating what's on the screen live from a video feed in OBS, and I think I've got a solution. Then I'll basically just have a little window which just lists all the things that are written on the page translated into English. So it's not going to be like super cool, but it'll at least be able to understand a bit of what's going on. What else? Metal Rage Defender of the Earth from 1996. Alpha Storm. I'm just going to give that a go because I liked the look of that one from your stream. I'm going to give Parkan another little go as well. There's a bunch of weird stuff I've been collecting for Docember. Yeah, I'm sure we're not going to run out of stuff. Should I take a reference of this, or should I just eyeball it? Neither. What was it called? Sec. It's going to still open this over on the other screen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh yeah, and there's also that Rendition Verte wrapper that got a test build on Vogons as well. I wanted to give that a go. There's some exclusives. Yesterday? Or was it the day before yesterday? I think Polyglot was one. I can't remember if that's the one I decided on. There's RST game translation, or real-time game screen translation, which that one uses hooks, so it has to be running on the same system as the games you're running, and it grabs the text out of memory and translates it. So that one was out of the question. I think Polyglot is one. It's a local language model translation, so you have the the translation like files, the model files on your PC, and it's done locally, not on the internet or anything, which I think is a fair way of doing it if you've got the overhead. So yeah, Polyglot I think was one. There was also Screen Translator as well, which was OCR based, which I thought might be good. Hey, Board Game Heaven. Yeah, just doing some art stuff. AFK for you, be back? No worries. Yeah, so that answers your question, Tino. Polyglot, I think. Heading off to grab Droll, then going to Sainsbury's in this parents' evening. See you later. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Hope the parents' evening goes well, and they don't tell you that like he's, you know, the class bully or been pooping in cupboards or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure. What do kids do? Yeah, hope that goes well. I'm sorry to report your child is a werewolf. I should probably just measure this thing to make it accurate, shouldn't I? But then again, I don't know if my floppy disk is accurate. It looks kind of accurate. No, it looks a little short. I don't know. Haven't heard any of these. Would I give them a spin? Universal Game Translator worked best before. Nice. I just didn't want to have to mess around with like getting Google API keys and all that nonsense, you know? Or signing up as a developer somewhere to get access to an API key for something. Okay. How should we do this then? Probably with loop cuts. And grids. Okay, first of all, let's make this how do I get this to bloody snap? Snap to. I'm sure you can set up the grid. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm getting all confused. What is the shortcut for move? Because it's not M. It's G. Because M is merge. I suppose it's something you do more often? I don't know. Got the foggiest. Oh, well, that's not the right bloody... I'm sure there's just a simple tick box somewhere to make it snap to the grid at a certain size and as well, but I can't remember where it is. There we go. Very good. Starting your morning, doing a lurk. Looking forward to having Monday morning whiskey stream to enjoy every week. Yeah, hopefully. welcome back. It's cold. Yeah, everyone says it's cold. Nandrew was saying they had snow this morning. How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They need a little squiddly bit, so let's just call it 14, 7. Well, maybe 6. Seven degrees. Mm-hmm. Ah, I just realized something. Yep. Ah, well, that's not the worst. Okay. It's not the worst thing to sort out. Whoops. What'd you do? I forgot to turn off the X-ray. So all of my loop cuts are like all the way through, not just on the front face. But I think that's fine. It's easy to fix. Well. There we go. I'm behind the times. I have not touched 3D modeling programs since I liberated a copy of Milkshape 3D in 2004. Yeah, Milkshape! Do I have Milkshape on here? No, I got Milkshape on my 98 PC. Maybe my XP PC? I think. Ah, I see what I've done. Too far I went. Okay. Screw holes. Screw holes? You mean on the sides? I don't think I need to model the sides. So it's only going to be the front that's visible. Going for sort of one of these jobbies. Except I don't want it to be a jank. Okay. This music's all over the place. I think I need to like filter out albums by chill factor. I don't think we need some. Don't need Doom Eternal, whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll have some Half-Life 2. There we go. Ah. wonder if I can just... I don't think I select all of them because I think it like merges them down, doesn't it? No, no, it doesn't. Brilliant. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's not right. Oh. I forgot to do the bottom. Yeah. There we go. Sure. Mm-hmm. Does the switch come out when a disc is in? Considerably. Okay. I'll just have to think about that when rigging the button. It's a separate thing. You know, in fact, I think we're there now, aren't we? Yeah, I think we are. Okay. Clickety click. Separate by selection. Button. And I guess we delete that face and we separate that one by selection. Flap. Hide flap and hide the button. Flat shaded polys, and then I'll do the lighting in probably Unity, which is what actually, flat shaded lighting? I don't know. Maybe I'll do the lighting in Blender. It depends. It depends if I go down the route of creating a whole program that's my animation, or if I just render it in Blender, which I think I'll probably do now. I think I'm a lot better at understanding rendering in Blender. When I first started streaming, I was more competent at using Unity. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder if I've got it still. This is my stupid crap load of crap. Twitch, right, so... No. Only the front needs to be visible, and it's gonna be just pixel arty, so it's fine. Blender's renders, yes. We can have a look in there in a bit. If I can find the intro though, what would it be called? Well, there's the video file I generated from capturing the thing, but where's the... Suppose it would be in wherever my Unity projects are saved, which I have no idea anymore. I have absolutely no idea where those things are. Are they not? Oh, those are renders. I used to have a folder with all of my Unity projects in, and then I stopped using Unity and stopped syncing them. There you go, Unity projects. Okay. Just called particles. Oh yeah, here we go. There's our 100 crap in here. You should export it as a HTML 3D object and animate it in CSS. That's done, if I remember right, with all the vertices being recorded as coordinates, right? So you end up with like a description of your 3D model in HTML, which is just a huge string of numbers. And then you have to animate the coordinates of every single one of those vert coordinates with a time scale and interpolate, or like what kind of animation it is. That sounds like a pain in the ass. So this is just particles, just on their own, just random particles. Oh, these are little tiny round ones. Weird. Yeah, it's like the different iterations. And then we got to the here. This is the final build, yeah. My intro is a program. So this will be different because the particle simulation is random. It's a live particle simulation. And they're getting pushed out the way with the floppy disk. This is different just by its random nature to my actual intro. The smoke is different and the particles are different. They're the same, but they're different. Because I did it once and then filmed it. Also, I'm killing my frame rate rendering this at the same time, which is hilarious. Yeah, wow. There you go. Oh yeah, there's the blood one. Looks dark. He's got such a chunky head. And that was the one I made. I made a whole intro animation particle simulation just for the for when I play Blood. I have it set up as a scene and everything, and I only played Blood like twice. Like, maybe I'll be playing some more Blood. I was waiting for Death Wish 3.0 to get released, and I was going to do a massive, a whole series of streams of playing Death Wish from start to finish across all 3 episodes. It will be then. So the intro felt, you know, felt necessary. And then it's been like 2 years since he started working on Death Wish 3.0 and it's still not out. Apparently it's getting close because of the inclusion in the new Night Dive Port of Blood that's got all the mods baked in. So it's coming soon, I guess. But yeah. We'll see where we... Why was I in here? I've forgotten why I was in here. Was it something to do with this? I don't remember. I got sidetracked. Blender renders? Yeah, Blender renders. Sure. Oh yeah, it's the chem one. I made this for chem as a joke. Oh no, this isn't it. This is just Deus Ex. This is just a recreation of the Deus Ex menu. I must have overwritten it. No lightning though. It's like work in progress. In Unity. Oh, there's the lightning. There it is. Wait, hold on a second. Let me There we go. It's okay. It's not as shiny as the original one. But then again, it's not got a reflection map. I'd have to create like a sphere texture thing. Global illumination but reflection thing. Anyway. I've ruined my music playlist for a joke. Whoops. So I must have lost the chem one. That must be gone. Yeah, looks like I saved it in the wrong place. Yeah, looks like I saved it twice. Oh well. I'm sure I got a video of the chem one somewhere, but it's not. It's just a stupid Dr. Kleiner head spinning around. Right, yes. Blender renders? Where was Blender renders? Is it in design? It's in game design. Blender? Blender renders? Yeah, lots and lots of unfinished things. Off. Take your time, Google Drive. Yeah. That turned out pretty good. Should I open it? Oh, too late, I've opened it. But looks alright. Layout. It's super simple. I wanted to do the light test some lighting. And I ended up... I was doing a sketch, right? I like an actual, like, with pencils and pens, and I was like, how should this lighting look? And then I was like, I'll just make a 3D model of it and to see how the lighting should be, and then I ended up just using the 3D model instead. Oh, that is killing my CPU. So let's turn that off. Anyway. Yep, I'm not particularly amazing at 3D stuff. Sort of just muddle through. Clicking that button that made your stream sad. Click it again. No. Rendering previews in Blender with full lighting is not a good idea when doing yeah, the encoding lag. Whoops. Oh, the weird effect on that one was is not from the render. That's post. The actual render looks like this. There's all weird and distorted. There we go. And then all of the coloring and the sharpening and the darkening and stuff, and this painty effect. That's all post. Anyway. This is one I've not worked on in a while. Just geometry stuff. It's actually a real building. Have I still got it here in my... Yeah, here we go. So the idea was... Oh. Shifted me in time. Anyway, stay still the same building. The idea was to create this building because all of this street uses very similar architecture. So it was idea was build up all the parts and then I could recreate the whole street. And it's right under the time bridge there, which is cool. It's a cool green color. It's all kind of 1920s metal worky modular geometry. Yeah. So the idea was to create this street, and then I had an idea which was to have sort of like a first-person, not a point-and-click adventure as such, but like a sort of Tex Murphy kind of thing. First-person, you walk around in real time, finding items in all the buildings, and have sort of a murder mystery set on one street. And I could do like have it at night time, do some cool lighting effects, have lots of like gas, like flame, gas torches, have it set in like the 50s or something, like populate the buildings with like shopkeepers or like, people residents or whatever. Yeah, that was the idea. But, as with all of my ideas, they stay as ideas because I never have the time to work on them. But that's the idea, is to create the street, create the interiors, and just have it as this small location with a large amount of detail. Just a small location to spread out over a whole load of game, and just have it be sort of like a. And I liked the idea of the Blade Runner, the Westwood Blade Runner way of doing things, is of having the roles of the characters randomize, so you could replay it, and everybody's playthrough would be different. Sort of just like a little whodunit, murder mystery, Cluedo-y kind of thing on a street, random elements, Yeah. Cool. That's very 3D. Yeah. So just on this one street. inside some of these buildings. And then, like, I thought maybe, like, underneath the bridge as well would be, like, the murder scene or, you know. Yeah, that's the waterfront in the Tyne. Cool. That's way more detailed than I remember it being. That's cool. Anyway. I think I was going over the top with the details. A little too much. Or whatever. Yeah, the tops of the pillars. Back to what I was doing, making a floppy drive. Yeah, maybe one day I'll work it out. I need to switch. Like I only know a bit of Unity, mostly how the animation systems and the particle systems work, and like doing rigid body physics and stuff. Game logic is not I'm not good at programming, so I need to relearn everything I learned from Unity for Godot. Now that everyone hates Unity because of their leadership being not very smart. Yeah. Second, it's nearly 3 o'clock. I need to see if my wife is home. If not, I need to go get my son from nursery. It would appear she is not. Okay, I've got. I have to be out the house at 5 past, so I've got 10 minutes or whatever. Ah, short stream. I was hoping I could go until 5, but whatever. It is what it is. Just need to keep an eye on the time. Oh, I see how it is. What do you mean? As soon as I appear. Oh, hey, Unix. Yeah, they'll all get converted to tries anyway. When the model gets exported properly, you just makes the modeling part so much cleaner. You know, it'll just divide them, right? So you got your square, and all of them will just get one diagonal down the center. Um, Oh, weird. I have no idea what we're listening to. Some OC remix cover album, probably. Yep. It's not the worst. I think I'm worrying about it too much. That's it. Origin to center of volume. There we go. Origin to 3D cursor. Yep, definitely changed that point of rotation, but that's fine. Right, I need to finish. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's just going to abruptly end. I might be back later on. Thanks for watching. Bye.